All right, hello everyone. Here we're back for a guide, hole 7. Now, if you guys watch my other revision of this hole, you can see that I hit a Cataclysm and, a Pock 7. I'm going to bring Sniper here. I just want to kind of see how it lays out. But I do really agree with, giving yourself a little bit of extra range for your approach shot. And, that would be much more benefit to have a Pock or, not a Pock, Cat or Guardian, in my opinion, could be a very useful club for this hole. So let me go ahead and kind of reset things a little bit. Now, what I'll usually do, especially into a headwind, I'm going to use a plus 10% ring adjustment here, especially when I know I'm going to pretty much need to go a little bit more full with an Apocalypse. But you'll see that, for this hole, pretty much everybody's going to kind of have a possibility. Now, keep in mind where my opponent is, he's kind of cutting off the angle a little bit. So I do want to just kind of point this out. My opponent's here. You can see into the headwind, and you can see all points leading up here, up in this fashion, are in the rough. So you really do want to get this down here a little bit farther. And that's what you're going to see me concentrating on doing here, which is going to be about 8 rings. So you'll see me set up here. Make sure that, 8 rings down looks pretty good, clear. Hard to the right to kind of keep myself away from that rough as I can. I find it much more favorable for you guys to get down here, hopefully a little bit longer, and give yourself a nice clean path look at the eagle here. So let's see where my opponent is. Oh, that's only a min club. He should still be okay. So when you cheat the left hand of that fairway, you're going to have plenty of range. You probably won't need the Cat or Guardian. But in any regard, I brought it last time just to, make sure, because I knew it was a headwind, and just wanted to be definitely careful. Because I know after, move 15 rings, it will start to tend to max you out a little bit. So let's take a look at what this looks like. Not too bad. So what you'll see me do here, I'm going to use plus 10%. With that headwind, I'm going to need to go a little bit extra. 12.3, that's pretty much as high as I could have got. And you can see there's max up there. Ideally, the way that I want to do this is with as much backspin as I can use. So you'll see me kind of land it maybe right around here. You can see that I'm kind of offsetting that ball guide long and right. And then, with the plus 10%, I'm not going to quite be maxed out, but I'm going to be close. So here we're looking at, 13 and a half, somewhere in there. Ah, great ball. So pushing out towards the right, it looks like not quite the adjustment that I was looking for. Might just kind of back off of that. That's what I'll usually do. Might not need it. Might be, just a tiny bit uphill there. So probably just going to go more straight up in that situation, which would probably be somewhere maybe 11.9, somewhere in there. But, it's all about kind of just, getting a feel for the setup. And that's kind of what I'm working through right now. And, it'll be much easier to get a little bit more honed in after you get comfortable with the way things are looking. So, just testing some things out more than anything. And, that's one of the biggest reasons that I recommend not qualifying today. All these extra practice rounds, if I use 3 accounts in Masters and don't qualify any of them, I get 9 rounds before I actually have to start, scoring for anything. And usually, a qualifier is just a qualifier anyway. It's just kind of another practice round. It really doesn't matter the number you put up in a qualifier. So you're much better off getting those revisions, having all these videos just as a digital library to kind of look back and reflect upon. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next hole.